I no longer think when someone suggests a meeting, oh goodness, that's a whole load more paperwork to deal with. I can just think about the child, which is amazing. I've been able to get minutes out to families on the same day, which I've never ever been able to do before. I've never been so up to date with them, and it's enabled me to do other work that I've not had time to do before. So it's really changed my work, everything about it. So it's been brilliant.
Oh, amazing. That's so nice to hear, Sarah. Well, you can keep talking if you like. So the next one is around being fully present. Do you feel like it's enabled you to kind of, be more in the meeting while it's happening?
Yeah, I'm not taking. I take wee notes. Action. What I do is I do take any action points I'm hearing people say, so that we can verbally summarize them in the meeting, so that I feel
Mhm.
like the AI can pick them up well. And
Okay.
that's it. I am so much more present. I'm able to give more advice and more support, and look at people when we're in the meeting. It's changed the tone of the meetings a lot. Yeah, and nobody seems to be uncomfortable with it either.
Oh, great. Oh, that's
Mhm.
really nice to hear. And yeah, you've already talked a little bit about getting the minutes out more promptly. Yeah, that's what other people are saying as well. And people have pointed to how they would normally be, working their evenings and weekends in order to get them out. Do you find it's been able to reduce the amount of time you're doing admin outside of working hours?
Absolutely. And it's meant as well, what I would often have to do is do a brief summary of the action points so that I knew people could get on with them, because I knew it would take me so long to get to the minutes and get them
Mm.
done out. So actually it's taken away that job and it's reduced the other job. So it's really hours, it's saved me hours of time really. So yeah.
Oh, great. And then the last one, yeah, how have you found the kind of quality of the outputs?
I actually, it's interesting. I'd agree. I've written some notes for myself for when I meet you next week. And the
Mm.
one thing I think it's not quite picked up on is when we're talking about medical things that are quite
Okay.
complex. It very much summarizes them. And actually, then you want that to be almost word for word.
Okay.
Everything else, though, it manages to really cleverly take away the words that didn't need to be said. You read it and you think, "Oh, it's really short for an hour-long meeting," but it actually captures everything that it needed to capture. It shows you how
Mhm.
much waffle we talk, I think, in meetings.
Well, I'm sure it's not waffle, is it? Because I think a lot of these, the purpose of the meeting, there's lots of purposes of the meeting, right? And one of them is connection. It's kind of, just giving everyone a chance to get in a room and talk about what's been going on.
Yeah, I
So yeah,
think
I
it
don't think
makes
it's
it
necessarily
easier
waffle.
to read though, because there's less writing in there. So for a family to then read it, I think it's much more easy to understand. I do think it actually it's really good at picking up targets.
Hmm.
It does do that quite well. Um, The only thing I have found it confuses a wee bit is if we're talking about a pupil or a parent is talking about a pupil's feelings and it'll say the pupil said it. And I think we've said that before in meetings.
Yeah,
So you have to be careful that whether they actually did say that or not, or if
yeah.
someone's saying what they think they feel.
Yeah, we're implementing text boxes so that teachers can type in what a pupil said in a separate catch up sort of thing, rather than it trying to pick that up from the whole group meeting itself. Um, but yeah, amazing. Thank you so much, Sarah. I promise Sarah was not a plant today. That was impromptu feedback. And the medical one is a really important point. We'll definitely pick up on that